Hello guys, it's Willie from YouTube, and today's episode is gonna be a classic. A lot of good information, a lot of advice that really we can learn from. And I hope this makes a lot of changes to these dating social media apps. Like really, with these dating social media apps, they really need to do more. Like get all of the people on that site to submit their photo IDs, government photo IDs to the site so they can verify them. They can also ask for a police background check. This will solve a lot of BS that's going on these dating social media apps, because a lot of things now, they're just letting things go and get away with anything. This will remove a lot of crime that is going on. This will make sure that people will have to be on the best behavior, because if anything happens, they can always reach out to these social media platforms. And in this case, something did happen, and when they reached out to the social media platform Hinge about how they vet the accounts, they could not answer. And I hope they learned something from this situation. So let's get into it. This date is entitled, "The Date Was Too Expensive, so I pulled out my gun and demanded a refund." Now this all starts off with a guy named Benjamin Fancher. Goes on this social media app called Hinge. Kind of like same thing like Plenty of Fish, OkCupid, all those different type of social media apps. Meets a girl named Brittany, Correri, and they say, let's go ahead and go on a date. So they go on a date, and the thing is, if guys are going to initiate these dates, they need to remember that because you initiated a date, that means you're expected to pay for the date. If you ain't ready to pay and you're not ready to spend no money, then don't even bother trying to invite any of these girls out on a date. Unless the girl is asking you out on a date, then we're expecting her to pay. But since you are the one initiating, you gotta be ready to spend some money. Now I did have a previous video called The Threshold, and it was all about how much can you actually spend on a girl depending on what he looks like, and on a whole lot of other factors. Kind of dating advice for these cheapskates like myself. Like, don't go over your budget. In this case, the guy went over his budget and he decided to, inflict some pain on the girl. So after the date, he's mad and upset that, the date cost too much, and, he gets out mad. Well, probably because the date was too much, is because sometimes when these girls go out, and it's like a blank credit card, they want to order everything on the list. Sometimes they order extra and tell you that they want to take it home to their kids. Really, they just want to take that extra food over to their man at home. I've seen this plenty of time. It's happened to me. I've seen girls come home and bring me steak lobster dinners. So it does happen. So if it starts to get fishy like that, then you probably don't want to keep dating with her. And remember, some of these girls are just going on these dating sites to meet multiple of guys. So they got a guy for each day of the week. Bill, Chuck, and Larry, John, and Mark. One for each day of the week. So you gotta watch my video, The Threshold, which you create yourself a budget and you don't go above it. So they get into the car and the guy's complaining. He's saying that the date's too expensive. You're not worth this stuff. You're not worth that much, and you picked the wrong white guy. Oh man! So he pulls out his gun and starts pistol whipping the girl, punching her in the face, punching her in the back and the arms. For a whole hour, this is going on. This is crazy. Until the security guard at the restaurant come over and see what's going on, and the security guard starts taking picture and calling 911. So the guy quickly, pulls off after she pushes the girl out of the car, and he drives off all the way. Now you're in Atlanta, Georgia. You're driving all the way to Kent, New York. That is more than 10 hours drive. This guy's driving, escaping from the law now. He drives 10 hours or more all the way to New York. Now, he probably could have hid for a while, but this guy's a dummy. He tries to do the same thing. He goes back on the website, tries to book another date with another girl. That girl, sees the social media page that they're looking for him, sees the video of the girl that previously got bitten up, which was Brittany. So, you know what she does? She said, okay, we'll have the date. Yeah, let's go ahead and book the date and book the restaurant. She takes that information and forwards it to the police. And the police, and they go off with the meeting, and the police meet them at the meeting and snapped him. That guy is going away for a while. He's being charged for assault, kidnapping, false imprisonment. Oh man, what is wrong? Things need to change with these dating apps. It's a lot of BS going on those dating websites. They could remove a lot of these BS messages and people sending dick pics and all that silly stuff. If they made everybody on those sites send in a police report or even a photo ID, you will see a lot of this BS stop. Anyways, guys, it's Willie from YouTube. I hope we learned something from this. Make sure that we, vet these people before we want to go out, or even find social media sites or dating websites that will only do this, do police report. And let's try and change all these dating websites to adopt this policy of vetting out all the accounts. Anyways, guys, this is William from YouTube. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Bye-bye.